Hi, this is week 17 and 18 lesson plans. These are our vault stations. Our first station students will be working on their expo vault, so they will start by doing their present, run, jump 2 feet on the springboard, do their handstand flat back, stand up on the resi, and salute again. At our next station, students will be doing a strengthening drill, an upper body strength. So they will put their hands on the ground, walk their feet all the way up the wall. Once they're steady in their handstand, they will use one hand at a time to tap each shoulder. At our next station, we're gonna be doing donkey kicks. Students are trying to get into a handstand with straight arms and straight legs, trying to heel drive their feet all the way up, helping them with their handstand flatbacks. At our last station, we're doing a handstand flatback drill. Students will fall over the barrel, heel drive, go into a handstand, and then flat back either onto a cheese mat or onto an 8-incher. Floor stations. First, our students will be working on jumps off the panel mat. So they'll start on the end of it, do either their split, straddle, tuck, or jump half turn off of it, landing in the hula hoop. Here, students will be working on the skills that are choreographed into their expo floor routine. So this will change differently amongst coaches depending on what is in their expo routines. Over here, we'll be working on getting our cartwheels and our round off straight. So students will either do their cartwheel step in or their round off in between the rainbows, trying not to hit them. And last, we'll be doing our backwards back bend kickover type skills. So students will either do their back bend kickover on the cheese mat, on the floor, or maybe even move on to their back walkovers. Bar stations. Our first station on the front bar will be our expo routine. The students will present, do their glide swing, followed by their chin up pullover. Students will cast as many times as they need to do their back hip circle. Then they'll do their front hip circle if they are ready to. If not, they will do their birdie perch dismount, or their soul circle, or their forward roll, depending on what they are capable of doing. On the middle bar, we're going to be doing our soul circle drill. So we'll start with both feet on the block, hands on the bar, one foot with a straight leg will start on top. Students will jump the other foot on and try to swing 1 to 3 times. On the back bar, we're working on upper body strength. The students will have 2 choices of either monkey crawl. The goal is to keep feet and legs squeezed super tight as they travel down the bar. Coach might decide to also do chin-ups. On the floor bar, we're doing our soul circle fall drill. So we're going to put both hands on the bar, jump our feet into a straddle, and with straight legs land on our bottom with straight arms and straight legs. Students may try it in a pike if they are ready to. Beam stations. On the front beam, we'll be learning our expo routine. The students will start by presenting. They'll swing a leg over, do their V-sit mount. So V-sit and stand up, followed into their arabesque. Then they will do their leap. Then they'll do their squat turn, up on their toes, bend down, turn around. Then they will do 4 passe developpe steps. Once the students reach the middle of the beam, they will do their tuck jump, followed by their skill, which will either be a T-touch or a broken leg kick, maybe a handstand if the students are ready. Then they will chasse to the end of the beam and do their dismount, either their round off or their front handspring, followed by another present or salute at the end of the beam. On the middle beam, we're doing independent dismounts. So any dismounts the students can do by themselves. They may start with their round off dismount and move on to their front handspring if they are ready to. On the back beam, we're working on jumps. So they can work on their tuck jump like it's in their routine, or if they're ready to move on to their split jump, they can also try those. On the side beam, we'll be working on our skill from our expo routine. So students will be doing their broken leg kick. If they are ready to move on, they will move on to a handstand.